Tehran, 2 protesters in Iran have died in rallies, the first deaths attributed to the ongoing protests as the government blocks access to a popular messaging app used by activists. The demonstrations, which began on Thursday over the economic woes plaguing Iran, appear to be the largest to strike the Islamic Republic since the protests that followed the country's disputed 2009 presidential election. They were fanned in part by messages sent on the Telegram messaging app, which authorities blocked on Sunday along with Instagram. In Dorud, in Iran's western Lorsk province, protesters gathered for an unauthorized rally that lasted into Saturday night, said Habibullah Kohasifa, the security deputy of Lorsk's governor. The 2 protesters were killed in clashes at the rally, he said. The protests in the Iranian capital, as well as US President Donald Trump tweeting about them, raised the stakes. It also apparently forced state television to break its silence on Saturday, acknowledging it had reported on the protests on orders from security officials. Big protests in Iran. The people are finally getting wise as to how their money and wealth is being stolen and squandered on terrorism. Looks like they will not take it any longer. The USA is watching very closely for human rights violations. Many in Iran are learning about the protests and sharing images of them through Telegram, a mobile phone messaging app popular among the country's 80 million people. On Saturday, Telegram shut down one channel on the service over Iranian allegations it encouraged violence, something its moderator denied. On Sunday, Telegram chief executive Pavel Durov wrote on Twitter that authorities had blocked access to the app. Get the latest news and updates emailed straight to your inbox. By submitting your email, you are agreeing to Fairfax Media's terms and conditions and privacy policy. Iran state TV news website, Irabuzit, quoted an anonymous source saying that social media in Iran would be temporarily